So it's come to my attention that a lot of people don't know this, but who actually cares? Who actually cares what you do, how you do it, when you do it, whatever it may be? Who the fuck cares? The only person who actually cares about what you're gonna do is yourself, and you need to tell yourself that. Because a lot of you guys are stuck in the same spot that you were at a month ago, a year ago, because you are scared of what other people think. Whether that's the actions you do, how you're gonna look, how you're gonna be seen from other people. You're scared about what other people think, which is holding you back. You realize that is the definition of being a coward. Not doing what you so desire because you're scared to be judged by other people. That is one of the worst things you could possibly ever do. And I'm going to be honest with you guys right here. I was there for the longest time. I was scared to post fitness content. I was scared to not do what I was made to do just because I cared of what other people thought. And the fear doesn't just go away like that, right? Because if it did, a lot of people would be able to just trigger that response. It is more of a stepping stone ladder effect on what other people think of you. Because I started posting fitness content a little over a year ago, and my content was way more cringy and worse than it was now. And the thing is, I cared a lot more back then than I did now. And the only difference is that I just was scared of other people. I didn't want it as bad as I say they do. Because if you want something and you don't care what other people think, listen up, right? Listen up for this one. No one is going to remember at the end of the day what you're doing and how it's going to affect their life. They might judge you in the moment on what you're doing, but at the end of the day, they realistically don't give a fuck. You realize that, right? People really don't give a fuck. And at the end of the day, when you're on your deathbed, in your coffin, those people who actually judged you, who actually didn't like what you were doing, they're not even going to be at your funeral, right? They're not even going to be there. So why do you care? Why do you care when you only have one life and you're scared to go all in because you're scared of what people think about you and what you're going to do? It took me a long time to actually realize that. And that's what I wish I realized earlier. Because if I just went all in from the start, I'd be way further ahead. If I didn't care what other people think, I'd be way further ahead. And this kind of goes back to another note where, I don't see myself actually getting there. Because if you're scared to be judged by other people, you also probably have a limiting self-belief. You don't believe that you're actually going to get there. You don't believe that you're actually going to achieve the goals, so that, all that judgment was for nothing. You're scared to let the haters win. You're scared that, they're judging you because you think they're right. That's not even an option. That's not even an option. Who the fuck cares if they're right or not? All that matters is that you went all in on what you cared about, right? Because 20-year-old me cared a lot about what people think, but now 22-year-old me only cares about seeing more results, only cares about the production, cares about the inputs. Doesn't matter. No one else's life matters. I don't care about other people's opinions. Like, say what you must. Say that's toxic, but I don't give a fuck. I literally see people and they judge me and they say something to me. I'm just like, bro, shut the fuck up. You're dumb as hell. Like, I don't really care. And the thing is, whether that's, me making 30K a month me right now, or that's me making 2K a month, trying to work up to that goal, it doesn't, your mindset has to stay the same. That's the problem. That's the thing that I didn't realize at first. Your mindset has to stay the same whether you're at that very low point or you're at that very high point. Because there's no middle ground of mindset. You either have it or you don't. And for the longest time, I didn't have that mindset. I was scared to record videos. I was scared to say these things online because I was at school and I was surrounded by thousands of kids who knew my fitness account, who knew me, and I was scared to be judged. But at the end of the day, if I had the mentality that I had back then, I'd be way further ahead. I'd be richer. My mindset would be way more elevated than it is now. Like, oh, the only person like holding you back at the end of the day is you. You might think, oh, there's other external factors. Bro, a homeless person can become rich. I'm not even kidding. In today's age, a homeless person can become rich. If they have a cell phone, if they can create 3 TikTok videos, 3 Instagram videos, they can become rich. You realize that. So there is no excuse for you not to elevate, to pursue what you want. Because if a homeless person can become rich, a person who has nothing but a cell phone, if they go all in and they create that mindset and they put in all their effort, I guarantee you, if they have the right information and they do everything correct, they'll become rich. So there's no excuse why you shouldn't become rich or you shouldn't go all in on what you want. And I'm not saying I'm rich. I'm way far from where I want to be. But one thing I will say is that I'm trying hard every fucking day. And if you can do that, then you'll get wherever you want. It's just how badly do you want it? And if you want it bad enough, you won't care what other people think. You won't care how you'll look to other people. You won't give a fuck about other people's opinions because I don't give a fuck about other people's opinions. So it's out for you. You know what you need to do. Just go do it.